Close your eyes and look back 4,000 years into the past, to a city rising from the arid sands of Mesopotamia, Babylon. History remembers it as the wealthiest metropolis to ever exist. Its palaces were lined with gold, its hanging gardens a marvel of the ancient world. But here is the secret historians rarely mention. Babylon had no timber. It had no stone mines. It sat on no natural riches. Its wealth was entirely man-made. The citizens of Babylon weren't inherently luckier than you. They simply understood something we have forgotten in our modern world of digital numbers and paper currencies. Money is not a chaotic force. It follows laws as predictable and immutable as gravity. In this video, we are stripping away the modern noise. No hype, no trends, just the timeless blueprint of Arkad, the man who started as a penniless scribe and became the richest man in Babylon. Imagine working under the scorching sun all day, receiving 10 coins for your labor, and immediately spending all 10 to buy food, clothing, and shelter. At the end of the year, what do you have? Nothing but the memory of labor. Arkad's first and vital rule is deceptively simple. A part of all you earn is yours to keep. Most people think they pay themselves first, but when you get your paycheck, you pay the landlord, you pay the grocery store, you pay the utility company, you pay everyone else, and you keep only what is left. Frequently, that is nothing. Babylonian wisdom dictates that at least 10% of everything you bring in must be sequestered before a single bill is paid. If you make 10 coins, live on 9. Your wealth, Arkad taught, is like a tree. It grows from a tiny seed, and that first coin you save is the seed from which your tree of financial freedom will grow. But then comes the inevitable protest. How can I save 10% when my expenses already consume everything I make? To this, Arkad responded with a profound psychological truth. What we call our necessary expenses will always grow to equal our income unless we actively protest to the contrary. Do not confuse your needs with your desires. Look closely at your lifestyle. The modern world is engineered to convert your luxury wants into perceived survival needs. The subscription you rarely use, the upgraded vehicle, the premium convenience. When you look at your expenses through the lens of a Babylonian filter, you realize that half of what you burn your wealth on does not buy you happiness, it buys you temporary comfort. Confine your spending to the 90% and let your desires bow to your discipline. A hoard of gold sitting idle in a chest is useless. It does not grow. It simply waits to be stolen or spent. This brings us to the third cure. Make thy gold multiply. Arkad did not view money as a static object. He viewed every single coin as a servant, a golden slave meant to work for you. When you save 10%, you are not just hoarding cash, you are building an army. And when that army earns interest, those earnings have children, and those children work for you too. This is the ancient understanding of compounding growth. A man's true wealth is not the lump sum of coins in his pocket. True wealth is the income stream he builds, the golden river that continually flows into his purse, keeping it always bulging, whether he is working, sleeping, or traveling. As your purse begins to fatten, an ancient enemy will arrive to meet you: temptation. The desire for rapid wealth, the siren song of get-rich-quick opportunities, flashy investments, and promises of astronomical returns. Arkad's fourth cure warns us, guard thy treasures from loss. The first rule of any true investment is the absolute security of your principal. If an opportunity promises massive gains but risks the safety of your baseline capital, it is not an investment. It is a gamble. Before you part with your hard-earned savings, seek the counsel of those who are wise in handling money. Do not ask a brickmaker for advice on buying jewels. Do not ask an internet influencer for the keys to generational wealth. Associate with mentors who have proven quiet, long-term success. Protect your kingdom from the illusions of rapid gold. The walls of Babylon have long since crumbled into dust. The gold of its kings has been scattered across the millennia. But the geometry of wealth remains entirely untouched by time. You do not need an extraordinary income, an inheritance, or a stroke of miraculous luck to achieve financial peace. You only need the quiet determination to obey the laws of money. Start today. Keep 1/10 of what you earn. Subdue your expenses. Put your golden servants to work. The road to wealth is long, but it is steady, and it begins with the very next coin that passes through your hands. Take action and let your purse grow fat.